Hey, welcome back to my video. As we left off, we've just left Chester, where we took a zero. We spent one night sleeping in the little garden of the Lutheran church. They very kindly let hikers stay there. They put a portaloo there. They've got charging facilities. You can bucket shower, and there's a hiker box. And then there's like a laundrette across the road and so on. Second night we stayed in the Antler Motel, which was lovely to have like a proper shower and a comfy bed. We're back on trail now, obviously, heading towards Lassen. I did not manage to get a new shirt. There ain't anywhere to buy shirts in town, or anything like that. I did not get the new shoes I wanted, because again, nowhere to get those. So I think the next place we can get trainers is in Shasta, which is about 200 miles off. So that's the aim, gotta cope till then. But we're heading towards Lassen. The plan hopefully will be getting to Drakesbad Ranch either tonight or early tomorrow morning, where we will chill in the hot springs and relax and soak our feet. But welcome back to my video. Thank you for watching. Enjoy. Welcome to lunchtime. We are at the North Fork of the Feather River. It's sadly not deep enough to swim, but we're stopping here for a bit of lunch. Today's lunch is chicken ramen with some spices and coconut oil. This is my first lunch I've cooked on trail actually. Most of the time I've just been having wraps, but I was cold soaking some quinoa for lunch and it's not done yet, so that's gonna have to be supper. And I got ramen, which is nice. I like ramen. It's kind of my main staple of my diet. We are entering Lassen Volcanic National Park, which looks so far exactly the same where we're going as to where we've been, but I'm reliably informed that this way there are hot springs and volcanoes. This is the Boiling Springs in Lassen. It's a sulfur spring, which is, as you can imagine, boiling. You can actually, if I stop talking, you can really hear the noise, but it's pretty cool. The smell of sulfur though is quite unpleasant. We got into Drakesbad Guest Ranch around about 6:30 last night, and luckily they start serving food for PCT hikers around about 7, so that worked really well. So got a nice pasta, and then afterwards we swam in their swimming pool, which is just there. And the swimming pool is fed by natural hot springs, so it's this roasting warm water. Absolutely beautiful, and we could see all the stars, saw about 5 or 6 shooting stars, and then camped a little way down the road. So that was a really awesome evening. Strongly recommend anyone who does the trail to stop in a Drakesbad, because that water is just so chill.
We were saying we want to go through more live music when we're back home. Yeah, I normally...
It is quite a hot day, and we have just found some trail magic, I guess? We are no angels, happy trails, y'all. So, and inside, deodorant, lotions, condoms, and lubricant. And there's a library box. So if you want to actually carry more weight, but whoever left this here, you guys are legends. This is funny. Hey y'all, so we are at the start of an 18 to 24 mile dry stretch where there's limited water. It's 18 if you are happy to do a 0.4 mile detour down a big slope and back up. It's 24 from going from the river where we camped back there to a water cache, which is an unpleasant carry. I expect you'll probably be around 90 Fahrenheit today, so pretty warm. In fact, what we're doing is we're hiking 4 miles to Old Station and stopping into Old Station to buy a bottle of water, because both of us don't actually have a particularly high water capacity at the moment. So we're stopping in there, which breaks up the water carrier a little bit, but it's still going to be pretty hot and unpleasant. But that's life, really. So hot and unpleasant. We were just making our way along the trail, and we came across a really big cave, which we shall explore. I mean, that's pretty cool. I think we're still in a volcanic zone, so I think that's why it's here, but it undermines the path really well. It's quite cool. And we are in the lava caves. Pretty cool. Worth the detour off trail. Really nice and cool in here. We've got about 13 miles left of this water carry, so it's not insignificant. We should be in camp by about 6:30 tonight though. There is no cover here. So in 2009, on this stretch of trail, was a really significant forest fire called the Sugarloaf Fire, and in one evening there were about 800 bolts of lightning from a storm, set 47 different fires, and burnt a really significant stretch of trail down in the Hat Valley. So we're just walking through an old burn zone. Nothing's really grown back here. It's incredibly, what's the word? Well, there's no shelter. There's no shade, it's just exposed. And you can see in the distance where the trees end, and we're just going through, and on the far mountain over there you can see, I don't know if you can see in this video actually, but it's all an old burn zone. And in the far distance, over where Bambi is, you probably can't see, but we can have Mount Shasta just looming up on us, which is really cool to see. Video just doesn't do it justice, but it's just floating there, it looks like. It's pretty cool. Bright and early this morning, just trying to get some miles done before the heat gets too unpleasant. It's about 15 from where we camped to get to the Burney guest ranch, which is our next resupply. So we're still going along this Hat Creek ridge, I think it's called. It's quite nice. It's very deserty though, but you do get a pretty spectacular view. It's around about lunchtime. We've done 15 miles and it is hot, like everything is hot, my feet hurt, everything is just unpleasant. So we have decided to detour. We are just pulling into Burney Guest Ranch, which is after mile 1400 somewhere, and they have hot showers, food, you can stay here, you can camp, they've got a swimming pool apparently. We're so excited, like this is cool. Oh, and not only do they have a very large wooden cross over there, they also have an ark. It's kind of cool. Up on top of the pylon is a beautiful osprey nest, and you can't see the bird, but I think she just landed there. And even better, on the next pylon along is another one. Both nests fully occupied. It's a beautiful thing to see. So it turns out that deer are pricks. I left my poles outside the tent last night, and this is my good pole. You can see, excellent strap, good hand marks, everything good. This is my deer infested pole that has been chewed up. It's now missing a strap. It's got teeth mark in it. Like, I mean, really? That's so unnecessary. Stupid deer. Not impressed. And here we are at Burney Falls, which is insanely impressive. Like, this is big, it's like 120 something foot high. There's a lot of water. It's really quite beautiful. We've detoured off trail to come visit it, and yeah, we're not hiking in the coolest part of the day to come look at this, but I mean that's impressive. So have a look around here, head back on trail, aiming for about 24 miles today, and yeah, this is cool, man. Like, I like that. Damn, son. The sunset looking towards Mount Shasta is absolutely gorgeous. You can just see the blue smoky mountains. I suspect it is actually smoky because of forest fires in Oregon, but it does really make things look pretty. We have just eaten lunch and started hiking again. It's roasting hot, but that view is just stunning. You can just see almost forever. I think again, the smoke in Oregon, the forest fires in Oregon, have made it all like this. But I mean, that's cool. Hey there, we are at mile 1458. It's 10 to 5 in the afternoon. We've done 21 miles and we're stopping for the day. Both of us are our feet are quite tired. So what we're trying to do at the moment is, because we're internationals, our visas expire on October 10th, so therefore we have to be out of the US and therefore finish the trail by October 10th. Bambi's done the maths, and essentially we need to average 21 miles a day, which allows us 1 day a week as a rest day. What we've been doing recently is trying to exceed that, and therefore we're aimed to be ahead of schedule. But we're tired today, so we've got a nice little campsite, we've set up our tent, we're going to have a nice quiet evening, relax, just take the weight off our feet. We've got 21 to 25 tomorrow, and then another 20-ish the next day, which will get us into Shasta, where hopefully, touch wood, we'll be able to get some new shoes. It's our feet that are holding us back. We're just tired at the end of the day because our feet hurt. Hopefully new shoes with actual padding will make life a bit more bearable. But otherwise, we're just going to chill tonight. I got ramen. I love ramen. Ramen is the best supper. So, yeah. We started walking around 6:15 this morning to avoid the heat. But you do get the advantage of these pretty epic views. That's looking back towards Lassen mountain, and the national park and so on. And it's beautiful with the sun rising. Pity about the mosquitoes here though. Good morning! We started hiking around about 6:30 this morning, and after about 10 minutes of hiking we heard this huge crashing sound in the bush up the hill to our right, and so we stopped and kind of stood there, and this baby bear, smaller than like probably about the size of a small spaniel, just ran straight across the trail, barreled across the trail, heading straight down a hill. So sadly I think we startled it, and but we didn't see Mummy Bear, so I think thinking Mummy Bear was somewhere down the hill. So we've carried on hiking, but it's our first proper bear sighting, and it's really cool to see. Unfortunately neither of us, it happened too quickly for either of us to get any photos or anything like that, but early morning baby bear, pretty cool, pretty cool. Hopefully more. We didn't see any in this areas, and it's only in NorCal that we've had them, so I want more bears. We did see a rattlesnake yesterday again, so now a total of 12. I have a correction to make. Bambi's just had a go at me. So bear was not the size of a small spaniel, apparently was the size of a Doberman?
Rottweiler.
Rottweiler. Okay then. Well, I'm not good at guessing dog sizes, despite the fact it is my job. So, big Labrador-y type thing, but still cute. We are edging closer to Mount Shasta. It's getting bigger and bigger to us. We are probably about 10 to 12 miles from actually getting to the town of Mount Shasta, where hopefully we can get new shoes, because these things are really sad now. Like, feet hurt. But food soon.